Hey everyone, welcome back to Assassin's Creed 2. Last time we got our first glimpse at Venice. There's trouble brewing in Venice, quite clearly, and we are meant to do something about it. We are going to make our way back to Venice, but first there are two things I want to check out, because first of all, I spawned, when I started up the game, I spawned right around here, where we left off last time. And making my way up here, I noticed, for the start of the video, I wanted to stand there. I noticed this glowing thing right here, and I want to quickly check out what this is. Statuettes. Two brothers rest here. One resides fathoms deep, the other at the end of time. What? I have no idea what that's about. Absolutely no idea. It's a reference possibly to a mine, or hang on. I mean fathoms deep. There's more. Here sits the king of all Olympus, and beside him stands wisdom. This is very odd. I have no idea what this could be referencing. What's this? Together but never touching. One sleeps while the other rises. Yet both watch over us. I honestly don't know what this is about. There's another one right here. The god of rage and strength basks in his lover's radiant beauty. She tames his anger with her gentle touch. Very odd. I may have to look into that after this session. Right, so the second thing I wanted to take a look at, while I was reviewing the footage and editing it, I noticed that when I went to visit the church, after having renovated it, I failed to look up while in the church, and I suspect, this is just to satisfy my own curiosity, I suspect there may be some sort of treasure in here. Yeah, there we go, look at that. I was right. I had a feeling that there was going to be some treasure right here. How do I get there? Perhaps I can back jump. There we go. Ah, 2 treasure chests. Brilliant. I just had a feeling that there might have been something up here, because I completely failed to look up. And given that there was treasure in the mine as well. There we go. And I saw a message that our villa has already gathered some more money. So we're going to gather that before we make our way to Venice and use it to upgrade another building. Because I think we only need like, what was it, 12,000 more? So possibly we'll already have enough for one more building. Which will, the sooner we invest in it, the greater the return will be. So if we invest now. There we go. That should be enough to at least finish one building.
Buongiorno. Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
The moment we're done investing in our city, we can start investing in our own equipment. Better armor, better weapons, possibly. Right, 8,012. Let's do... Oh no, we can't. We only have 11. Right, let's do this one. There we go. Now all that's left is the blacksmith. Also, I've just noticed, if we upgrade this, we'll get 15% of all purchases. So the very expensive gear, I saw one plate of armor, one piece of chest armor, that was some 12,000 florins or something. So if we get 15% off before we start investing in equipment, that will be very helpful. Right. Hang on. What just happened? Did it somehow update the city or something? Possibly. Anyway, let's make our way to the fast travel hub point. The what was it called? Viaggio or something like that. I know via or via is road or way in Latin. I may be wrong on that. It may be something else, but I know that viaduct is an overway or something like that. Let's go to Venice. Thieves Guild. We ought to be at the Thieves Guild. I think that's where we left off last time. Look at that. Just the color palette is so beautiful in this city. Absolutely gorgeous. Right. We are notorious, so we may want to do something about that. The poster is going to be up there, isn't it? Yeah. They keep hanging the posters all the way up. That's weird. Come on. Do we need to use this beam? Probably. That's one. Hang on, I'm just looking at the map and there are two mission locations. One. Memory doesn't say which ones they are. And there is a mission right here. And this is probably going to be Leonardo's workshop, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Shall we just start with this one right here? We'll do another one of those placards and then see what kind of missions they have for us. Whoops. That one's wrong. There should be a placard. Ah, treasure. Booty. I'm always up for some treasure. Something tells me that by the end of this game we are going to be absolutely loaded. Once we have... I mean, we've already invested some 80,000 into our village already. And that's over the course of some, what, 20 episodes? 21, I think? This is probably going to be 22. I think we're about halfway through the game, although it's difficult to tell sometimes. Right. Where is the poster? There it is. Ah, we need to do one more. I think the guards will be on low alert right now. We're only slightly notorious. Shall we just... This was Rosa, right?
Salute, Rosa.
Yeah.
You seem to be healing well.
How are you finding Venezia?
It has its charms. But how do you deal with the smell? Que schifo.
So? What brings you to me?
I was hoping you could help me with something.
And that would be...
I want to learn to climb the way you do.
Oh. Va bene, I can do that.
She seemed
Well,
very disappointed.
I can't, but Franco can. Franco, muovere il culo! Show Ezio how to reach the top of that scaffolding. Begin in a hanging position. Then jump to the ledge above you. As you reach it, grab it with your hand and pull yourself up. There. See how it works?
I think so.
Only one way to find out.
Right.
Try for yourself.
So is it going to do this automatically? Something tells me that we're going to have to manually perform the maneuvers she just outlined. So we need to start in a hanging position. Let's make our way up. So we can't climb up here.
Jump!
Ah, there we go. I press spacebar, and I'll jump. And when there we go. If I press shift, I'll grab. So, there we go. What? Oh, I need to press forward as well, probably. Yeah. Right, so jump, grab. Jump, grab. Jump, beautiful.
Grab the ledge at the height of your jump.
That's going to be quite useful, I think.
So? How did I do?
I've seen better.
Ah, you wound me with your cruel, cruel words.
All right, Smargiasso. Let's put your skills to the test.
I'm all ears.
Meet me in front of the Frari.
Ferrari. I'm guessing she didn't mean Ferrari. Ferrari. What did she mean by that? Monkey see, monkey do. Right. One of these. Let's do the other one first. I don't suppose there is a particular order in which we have to do them. While we're here, we might as well do that one. So this is going to be quite useful. It means that we can sort of climb faster, I think. Can we now... Whoops. Well, probably. Let's test it another time.
Ah, Ezio.
I forgot his
hoping
name.
you might return.
What was he
I
called?
want your advice on something.
Of course. Tell me what troubles you.
Emilio has turned some of my own men against me.
Bribery and blackmail, is it?
Yes, and we cannot strike until the traitors are dealt with. They're still somewhere in this district, keeping tabs on us and reporting back to Emilio.
Not for much longer, they're not.
Right. Identify and kill the traitorous thieves. So this guy was basically Antonio, that's his name. He is the leader of the Venetian resistance, I think. They're called the Thieves Guild, which sounds a bit like a Bethesda sort of organization, but they're basically the resistance. Venezia is being taken over by a very rich merchant, I think, who is trying to sort of subdue all the other merchants into giving him all of their business, I think. We need to be right here. There's one. On the poop deck. I've always found that a very strange name, the poop deck. But I know where it comes from and it's actually quite logical, but I don't know why people persisted with calling it the poop deck in the English language. It comes from the Latin puppus, which meant castle. And, you know, the forecastle of a ship is the front of it. And the rear, the raised rear part was called the aft castle, basically. Which was turned into puppus. The Latin called that puppus. And that was not translated, but sort of bastardized into poop deck. But still, I don't know why people just went along with it. What am I doing to him? Come on. There we go. I don't know why people kept calling it the poop deck, because surely that must have meant something different, even as early as, you know, back when they started calling it that. Maybe I'm missing something. Even as a sort of, you know, I'm quite interested in nautical affairs and everything, you know, nautical. Even for me, it sounds quite ridiculous calling it a poop deck. Right, let's make our way towards our second target. We are racking up some notoriety right here, so we might as well... There we go. I wonder if there's going to be a cape we can use in Venice to avoid being notorious. I mean, the cape we're wearing currently keeps us from being notorious in Florence. Whoops. So perhaps we'll get a cape that does the same in Venice as well. That would be quite useful. Anyway, we are completely incognito now. He's going to be around here somewhere. Annoying musicians. Is he going to be up on the rooftops? Given that he is a thief and they are quite prone to climbing, he may well be on top of the roofs. Shall we go and see? He probably is going to be up here somewhere. Oh dear. He's probably going to notice me killing this guy. No. How could... let's not question that. He should have seen us. That's probably him, isn't it? Yep. Shall we try and properly assassinate him? Let's do it. Well, he saw us, but it still worked. Good. Let's loot him. Even as his body is dropping down. Now, our final target. There we go. Lots of guards up here. Let's just run past them. We still have a long way to go to our next target, and we might well lose them. It's not worth just skulking around. Skulking about, probably, is the right expression. Shall we just drop? We can swim after all. There we go. I don't think that other guy could swim, the one who just dropped in. He is dead, I think. Let's make our way to here. This is probably some kind of market, isn't it? He's hiding in here somewhere. There he is. He saw me. There we go. And we earned 2,500 florins in the process. That's good. And to make things even better, there is a poster right here which we can remove. And that should take care of our notoriety. There we go. Now, those two missions were right beside each other. Right near Leonardo's workshop, which should be right around here, but there is treasure here. Can we take that as well? Is it worth us building up notoriety again? Probably not. We're making plenty of money as it is. There we go. One of them is up there, but the other one is conveniently right here. Is this Rosa? Yeah.
Climbing a bit of scaffolding is all well and good. But let's see how you do out in the open.
On top of that tower then? Torno fra un attimo.
Ascend the tower as fast as possible.